Today I don't really feel like I've got the energy or the will to do anything useful. So I figured I'll do something useless. I completed this game 7 days ago, and the reason I say 7 days instead of a week ago is because I'm being precise. It was 7 days ago I completed the House of Da Vinci 2. So what I'm going to do before I remove this game from my system is see if I can go and get the achievements that I did not pick up. All of them I know how to get except for one. I'm not exactly certain where or how this one is obtained. Somewhere in the last level there's a ghost that you're supposed to there it was right there. Those are the notes that sound like the Terminator main theme. Do 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 do. So I'm going to see about the main thing I'm going for is this is supposed to be a speed run. The achievement that I just missed by 22 minutes was 7 hours or less game completion. I'm gonna go for the most challenging one. 4 hours. I got the less than 10 hours achievement. But let's go for 10 hours. So I guess I could change my profile and be basically starting a new game. I'll just call it speedrun. I don't think there's really going to be any difference. If I chose my profile where I completed the game, I think I would just have the option to choose chapters. But I don't need that. And it might interfere with it giving me credit for completing the game in a certain amount of time if it was an existing game. So, play it safe. Current profile, speedrun. I'll take hold on a second. There, I needed to pause for a second so I could change the Razer Synapse profile. And speaking of Razer Synapse, I authored a 600-word letter, I guess you might call it, more than simple message. A letter that I sent into Razer to tell them my thoughts on their profiling software for the Razer Naga Trinity. I think it's about to do the Terminator theme. Little motif again. Hang on. No, not yet. No, not yet. No, not yet. It's coming up again, though. So I sent them a letter about my frustrations with the bugginess of their software. Another thing I wanted to mention was this game's... Oh, here it is. There it is, those Terminator notes. Do 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 do. It's probably not in that bizarre 7:15 time signature that the Terminator theme is in, but still sounds very similar. So for this recording, I changed it to 1440p so I could ensure it would be a smooth experience. The game does take pretty much 100% GPU when I'm running at 4K. Even though the game is like lifeless, pretty much lifeless worlds, static worlds, for some reason it's still brutal on the GPU. So I did that, and I was able to notice, due to the fact that I'm utilizing Special K, that even when I changed the resolution of this to 1440p, and I even tested it lower, it doesn't, which I will show in a second, it doesn't actually change the window of the game. The resolution that the game is outputting that. It's like an internal resolution that then gets upscaled by the game to fit whatever the window size is. And this full screen, needless to say, is actually full screen windowed. So here, I changed my monitor's resolution to 1440p, something I've been doing quite a lot. Changing my monitor to resolutions of the games I've been playing. I won't even get into that. It's a whole weird thing. So, monitors at 1440p. I needed to do that so I could get a pristine 1440p capture. I've got the frame rate limited at 57 FPS because I'm using G-Sync, which requires you to limit the FPS so that you don't get tearing when the frame rate goes above the resolution of the monitor, which G-Sync variable refresh rate on the monitor only works for rendering frame rates beneath the maximum frame rate of the display. So that's why that limit is there. So let me change the resolution, allegedly, to 720p. And even though the game visibly looks worse, the window resolution has not changed. That's why I had to do that. Now, imagine a normal person who's not a tech wizard using tools like this. They think that they got it on full screen. They think they're doing a nice capture at a resolution beneath their display, their desktop resolution, but no, they would have no idea. So this is a native 1440p. Here it is again. Oh, yes. Reminds me I need to go back and watch Terminator 3. I don't need to, but I decided I was going to at least do the Arnold trilogy. Everything that comes after that, including when Arnold came back to the series, nah. One of my goals before I die was to watch Terminator 2, and it was alright. It wasn't the greatest thing I've ever seen. But I figure I might as well complete the whole Schwarzenegger set of films, even though the third one's not well loved. Alright, I'm on the clock. I'm just gonna speed through this best I can. I'm gonna try and remember as much as I can. I've been watching a playthrough by Friedrich Ma 45. She's a French Let's Player. She plays all kinds of point-and-click games, adventure games on her channel, which strangely she shares with someone else, with some dude, and he also posts videos to the channel. They tend to be the hottest games, cool people games like Apex Legends and Fortnite and Call of Duties, all that cool stuff. So even though I can't understand a word she's saying, I need the spoon. Move the key. Inventory to the rivet. Okay. Even though I can't understand what she is saying, I watched many hours of her videos of various games, including the Vinci, House of Da Vinci 1, and not quite done with House of Da Vinci 2. She's on the second to last area of the last level, so she's almost done with the game, and I'm almost done with her playthrough. So I've actually seen all this twice recently. Let's find out if I will be able to remember enough to complete this in less than 4 hours. And I'm recording it because I just like wasting my time. Apparently. And that is indeed what recording something like this is, because when is this gonna get viewed? I mean, when are my Warhammer videos gonna be viewed? Oh, yes, like that. It actually took me, the first time I did this, it took me some time to figure out this area, because I didn't, it was a while before I turned around and I saw that little alcove there. You really got to be observant in these House of Da Vinci games. There's no choice but to pay extreme attention to everything. That's part of what makes these two games harder than the Room series of games. There's less hand-holding. The game gives you fewer suggestions, subtle suggestions about what you should be doing next. And it has some things that are hidden, frickin' ridiculously, brutally difficult to find. And that's usually where I get stuck, is when there's something that I need to find that's hidden. I'm gonna try this just to see what happens. It's frozen. I didn't try that before in my first playthrough. That's a thing there. We'll come back to that. That's easy to miss. In fact, Friedrich Ma missed it. Okay. Missing something there. She missed it for a few minutes. Took her a little bit of time to find out what she needed to do next when she had the item that she needed for that. I don't even know what you want to call it. That hole in the wall. Giacomo. I can't remember where the first time I heard Giacomo was. It's probably Assassin's Creed. What am I supposed to interact with here? Oh. That. I think it's probably Assassin's Creed 2. There's probably a character named Giacomo. Alright, here's the Oculus. Or Oculi. I can't remember if it's Oculus or Oculi. It should be Oculus, if it's Latin. But I could see it. Oculus Perpetua, okay. I could see it being Oculi if it was an Italian word. $14.95. 3 years after Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Several hundred years before they started tearing down his statues. All right, time is not flowing. Kind of sad, but just like the time manipulation in the first game, the time travel mechanic is underutilized in House of Da Vinci 2. There's usually on each level one place where you can do it, and it doesn't really make that much of a big impact on the gameplay. It's just kind of a cool thing. I don't know if the cutscenes count towards your playtime. I would hope not, but I can't skip this one. I'm going to be skipping them. Skippable ones, at least. Can I tab out of the game or unfocus it? Yes, I can. So it minimizes automatically for me. But I can see that it is still running over on OBS. It's still running and still capturing it, even though it was minimized. Yeah, so this is... The game has some more characters and... Cutscene. This cutscene here, the first one with some talking, is really awkward. Listen to the sound of his voice as the camera changes.
You did not disappoint me, which is, as you will soon see, a good thing for you. I'm sure you're asking yourself the obvious question.
So when the camera moves back, all of a sudden,
helped you to your freedom. Well, above all, I do not pay.
It hasn't done it yet. Let's wait for it.
After the occultism those blind fanatics accused you of. If they had their way, we would all be flung several centuries into the past. However, I do believe in the power of knowledge. I like to support able and well-educated people. You, of course, counted among them, Giacomo. I know your work and your skills, and I can find a good use for them.
He's not going to do it, is he?
But I am, as you are surely beginning to
understand. See, it needs to come back here while he's talking. It does do that sometimes. But it will go forward to him, maybe. Yeah, you see how his voice gets louder? It's really weird. These cutscenes are so awkward, and they also run on too long. I think they could have condensed it, like make it just short and sweet. Because this weird camera motions, I don't. It just feels amateurish.
But let us return to my principal issue. As I stated, I am currently supporting a number of artists and inventors, all of whom work for me with gratitude. But one of the greatest minds of our time still eludes me. I am certain you already know of him. Messer Leonardo da Vinci. He is currently staying in Milan, seeking assistance for his scientific work. Every candidate for this post must first complete a complex test to show that he can be beneficial to the master's research. No one has proven successful so far, but you, Giacomo, could be the right one. It will be in your own best interests if you understand my meaning. You will complete Leonardo's test, enter his services, and while keeping up appearances, you will secretly inform me of his every move. You will also ensure that in the end, the only employer of Leonardo da Vinci will be me, Cesare Borgia. Take this notebook. You will secretly record every detail of your investigation in it. You will report to me and keep me informed. You will find Master Leonardo in the church of Santa Maria della Grazia, where he addresses himself to some grandiose painting. One of my reliable people will take you to Milan.
One of the greatest paintings in history, by the way.
Do not fail me.
He was just sarcastic about it. All right, let's get out of here.
There is one more thing. As a soldier, I am accustomed to almost any hardship. But Messer Leonardo is, after all, a man of considerable delicacy and refinement. Before you meet him, you should not forgo a thorough bath and change of clothing.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot of cutscenes in the game. Not a whole lot of dialogue. It's not heavily story-driven. Despite their attempts to add a bit more of that than there was in the first game, it's still threadbare. Still doesn't really make too much sense either. All right, let's walk forward and we'll turn around and we'll see Messer Leonardo da Vinci.
I did not expect another to take on my challenge.
Am I supposed to be like moving like that, moving backwards like that? The camera motion is not good at representing human movement.
So I bid you welcome.
Thank you.
You just entered the labyrinth, and your task is simple. You need to find your way to the other side. I, of course, put a few little obstacles in your path. But if you will be careful and diligent in your search, Giacomo, I'm sure you will prevail.
Giacomo.
That is all I will say for now. Well, I suppose I should wish you, like I wished all those before you, good luck, and more importantly, an open mind. If you prove to me that you are worthy to be my apprentice, I will meet you again on the other side of the labyrinth.
Bit rate seems a bit high for what I'm looking at here. Oh, it just went down to 5.7 thousand kilobits per second. It was just at 35,000. All right. Basically just says what he just said again. So we'll get this. The prayer nut. We open it up. Do all that stuff. We get the star-shaped crank. So over here, we can do this. Open this up. There's a numbers puzzle that... Oh, I'm missing the piece for that, so I'll come back to that later. Let's see. Is there anything else I can do here? I don't think so. Was there something on that? No, that must be in the other time period. So I will go into the past. The year is currently 1493. So this is the one. And there is the disc with the numbers that we need. Anything else here? Oh, right. I needed to look at this in the present day. He'll write it in his notebook. I need to raise this up. That's the correct combination to open it. But for now, let's do this. So I couldn't for the life of me figure this out, and I ended up just getting it based on luck. But the way you're actually supposed to do it is these corners here are supposed to add up to the diagonals. I couldn't see that pattern. I couldn't. And neither did, what's her name? Oh, that's not going to work, actually. I need the 2 here. Neither could Friedrich Ma. Yeah, I saw that someone explained it in the comments to her video that you're supposed to have it so that the in between is the sum of the corners. Medallion. Can't remember if this opens. Yes, it does. Alright, does that go here? Yeah, I think so. Here's another one I couldn't. This is the one time that I used a hint because I couldn't figure out what it wanted me to do. It turns out you're supposed to go through all the points. And that's actually a pretty common puzzle in these types of games. Find the path that gets you through all the points. But I, for some reason, was thinking I had to get through all the lines. No, you just gotta go through all the points. And he'll write that down because the order in which we get through those points determines the order for another puzzle, which I actually missed in my playthrough. But Friedrich Ma, she saw it. Alright, here's one of these puzzles that's just trial and error, basically. Gotta get them all to a spot where these are rotating. Huh. Oh. Go that up. Wait, let's try it all the way up then. Oh, but then that affects that. Oh, there we go. Not entirely trial and error, but it's not really a brain teaser in any form or fashion. So these, I just brute forced it, just memory gamed it, the order that these are supposed to be hit, but it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so you look at the zodiac symbols here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't know the names. So I'm just going to say sheep. I guess that's Leo. And guy with the weights. I'm sorry. Never was much of an astrologer. That's Gemini, I know that. The weights, okay. Then we want Hunter, Gemini, and the fish. I think that was the fish. So Pisces. Pisces is the fish, right? I gotta go the other side. Not much of an astrologer, not much of a astronomer either. Alright, so that doesn't come into play until much later. So I've got these two items, the star-shaped crank, the cogwheel assembly. Let's go into the past. So this goes here. And the way it's supposed to work is you do something in the present, and then you see the pattern that you're supposed to have. Have I done that yet? I haven't. But the thing is, you got these circles behind it that show you where it's supposed to go. Anyways, so. Alright, here we got some birds to let you know, hey. Actually, hey, time's frozen. So, this can't be opened normally. Let's get over here to the bird cage. Okay, we got that thing. Now this is kind of, oh, no. Kind of an annoying puzzle because it is a physics puzzle and already screwed myself royally. You gotta rely on physics. Oh god, this is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. Actually, I need the red in that spot there. Now I need the blue. Get the red back. Okay. Let's get the green in that spot. Oh. This is physics-based nonsense. But we can make this work. No, not like that. No. Can you get in there? Okay, now I need... Huh. This is the most... Okay. This is the most, okay, like that. And then... like that. This is the most annoying part, is what I was trying to say. Alright. So we take that tool with 4 protrusions. Bring out the peacock. Align the head. The tail comes out. We can pick up the tail. Peacock tail. Alright, we're done with this birdcage. Now, let's get that other door open. This is kinda... I got lucky and I just randomly clicked on the door first time I played this and made that happen. But it took Friedrich Maas some time to figure out what she was supposed to do here. Not just the door opening, but also the next part after doing the obvious thing, which is to align all of these with the other door. So you do that, and then you are stuck inside. The door is locked. So she has some trouble figuring out what the heck you're supposed to do. But of course, you're supposed to line it up with what you got here. So we're going to do circle with protrusions, sun, triple triangle. Circle with protrusions, sun, triple triangle. Square, circle, double triangle. Actually, let's do the square first. Square, circle, double triangle. And there we go. We made our way into here. So I already know what I need to do. Whoops. I already know what I need to do with this. So turn that, go up, get the object that's up here. I don't remember what it is. Oh, it's the crank. It's the handle. Handle is poignée handle, or is that maniliver? Maniliver. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. Part of the problem with Friedrich Maas videos and using them to try and learn a bit of French is that her mic is terrible and she does not speak loudly and clearly. When I make videos and I record myself talking to myself, I mean, recording videos for YouTube for my loving audience. Okay, we're missing something here. I think. Is it this? No, that's got. Is it that? No, I know where that goes. I think I might be missing something. But when I record videos, I always try to speak clearly, enunciate. I can't remember how that is unlocked. Let's go out. I might be missing something. Oops, wrong one. So yeah, Friedrich Maas, she kind of mumbles all the time. She talks very softly. The only time she speaks clearly is when she is reading. Like, for instance, when she reads these journal entries. But even then, she speaks so fast. And she kind of, her words kind of get jumbled together. All right. Speaking of the journal, we want square, triangle, star, pentagon thingy. Wrong pentagon thingy. Square, triangle. Is there another type of star here? Another square? Oh, it's the wrong square. There were no lines through it. Okay, so what you can do here is... Actually, let me try it in the middle. I want to see what happens if you do it in the middle. So now that's been moved. In the future, it grew differently. Okay. So that's what I'm aiming to get, is that right there. But it doesn't work if you grow it in the middle. So let's set it to grow. Here, can you imagine that? Someone actually... Whoever designed this ridiculous labyrinth had to think, okay. Let's put this pot on this track so that somebody with a time travel device can use it to go back 3 years and ensure that it grows where it can make that wheel that we put up top on the roof. Oh god, it's all so silly. Alright, so this goes here. Here's the pine cone. And there's a button on it. Oh, gotta pull it out. Alright, so we're supposed to match up the symbols. Alright, so this is 2 white triangles, or 2 white circles. This is that one. Whoops. So this must be this one. Yep, it is. And this is where it lines up with that. So we are going to need to rotate this. So this is where you're supposed to get the sketch of how that, in the past, how this is supposed to look. Yeah. But you don't actually need that for the gate in the past. It's, I don't know. Seems a little weird. Or part of a mechanism. Is that done now? Okay, so we've got a wheel with a handle. Part of a mechanism, that's what goes into here. I can't complete it. And then we can turn. It looks like the gazebo's turning, but it's actually just the hedges on a track. It's very ridiculous. Okay. Actually, there's one more cutscene we can get. Oh. It's a waste of time, but I'll do it anyways. It's gonna get blocked by the big stone block that needs to be moved in the past. I don't think I was able to progress on that anymore. It would have been very sequence breaking if I could break that immediately. Metal ornamental dome. Oh, that can be open. Dome handle. I can't remember if handle is poignée or manilève. You know what? I'm going to look it up right now. All right. I'm on Google Translate. I'll just do it from English to French. Handle. It says
Manipuler.
no, that's not what it says in the game. It doesn't say manipuler. It says... Oh, no, don't do that.
Poignée.
Yeah, poignée is handle.
Poignée.
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 Oh shit, I'm wasting time in the game. Whoops. Let me see what crank is real quick. Come on. Manivelle.
Manivelle.
Oh.
Manivelle.
Manivelle is crank. Alright. So, with this... Sadly for Friedrich Ma, she did not... understand what to do with this. And she skipped it, and then she forgot about it. So she got stuck in the game. That's never fun. Okay, so that doesn't line up. Is it supposed to be like that? I don't know if you're supposed to directly copy this, but it doesn't seem to work when I did that. Yeah, that doesn't seem to work. What was the key to this? I remember doing this without too much trouble. But now I'm not. Like if I try and mimic it, it doesn't really work. That's supposed to be like that. Oh, well. Didn't work the other times I did it. Lion head. So this thing here, I wouldn't say stuck, but I didn't realize what I was supposed to do after this point here. I thought there was nothing else I could do, but I didn't notice that if you look at this right side, these bands are like that, but on the left side, you got that groove, and then the bands are all at the bottom. So you can turn this, and can't see what you're doing, but that sends the bands up. We get the special clay. Key is clay. Clay. I don't know exactly the pronounce clay or clee, or it's not clee, it's clay. 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 You know what? Maybe if I press escape, it will pause.
Clé.
Clee.
Clé.
Clee. Clee. Yeah, it's not quite clee. There's a little bit more to it than that. All right, so the wing key. Clee. Clay. Clee. Does the wing key go in here? Another special key. Literally another special key. All right, now what? I think we're done with this. I think on the side is something. Yeah. Hoarder. I got the Hoarder achievement. I was on the lookout for that. You need to have 5 items in your inventory at once, but I didn't know you could get on this first level. All right. That's where this goes. And we need the special keys. Special key. Oops. It's got to go on the right one. I don't know how the character knows which one is the right one, but nevertheless, it's got to be right. Here, I got a little bit stuck because I didn't know what to do. But if you pay close attention, you can see that here, that jewel is, that oval is upright, vertical. This one is not. But this can be turned, and that's how you get the son of a gun open. Now, this is needed for the very end of the level, the brass letters. We're not there yet, but we will be ready for that. For now, Let's get that big block moved. I think I got what I need to unlock this hook thing. Yeah, it was the domed key. All right. Let's get moving. The camera just moved through the machine in a way that I don't think a person would have. This thing down here sort of is the targeting reticle, if you want to think of it that way. We need the poignée. I've also learned that BOIS, boy, I don't know how it's pronounced. I haven't really heard her pronounce it too much. It's the most of the French vocabulary I'm picking up from these games is just from the text. Then we gotta go around here. But bois, let me look it up. How it's pronounced. Is wood.
Bois.
Bois. Okay. Bois. So you get a lot of bois items in this game. All right, let's turn the poignée again. I'm not learning French, but if I was to learn to speak another language, I would put a lot of effort into speaking it without an accent. Without the American accent. I would put in massive amounts just listening to the words. I wouldn't do what a lot of people do when they learn foreign language. They just let their accent shine through for decades. They never even really try to address their accent. It's just like, it's working well enough, and Americans are so used to people with accents that they'll be able to understand me anyways. All right, so this thing needs to be prepared. Oh. There we go. So I don't know if I did this too slowly or if I'm still on track for less than 4 hours.
Another interruption.
Less than 4 hours seems pretty tight. It's not a long game, but
I'm sorry.
less than 4 hours seems really like it's pushing it.
Around me. I thought that they sent me on the... Oh.
And I don't know if these cutscenes count. I'm just going to start skipping them. So that's the first level. And that's a great place for me to stop. This one, I think I remember it well enough. Though the first time it was pretty tricky in some spots. I think I remember it well enough that I can do it pretty smoothly. If this was 5 hours, I think I would feel a lot more comfortable, but 4 hours seems like it's really tight. The last level alone probably will take me an hour, even knowing what most of it, like some of it I'm going to forget. And also there's some puzzles that require not necessarily trial and error, but they take some time to get them to work. It could be tough, but I'll stop it here and do another recording. So yeah, I didn't even make a title card. I couldn't find a good House of Da Vinci 2 logo. I found great logo for the first game, but I'm not playing that now, am I? So it's just gonna fade to black, and that's gonna be it. Oops, I had my mic muted. So I said, let's continue the speed run, and I don't know if still on track for the 4-hour achievement. The
I am under.
the first level, it seemed like it didn't seem slow, but it didn't seem
I was
super
glad
fast
to
either.
commission, but I need
I can't skip this at all.
as soon as possible.
I am sorry, sir, but no amount of money can speed up the process.
As I was saying,
His hands just clip through his pantaloons. I'm not so sure it was a great idea for them to attempt these cutscenes with human characters.
Oh, Giacomo, you are here.
It's
Excellent.
a lot higher quality than the human characters were in the first game. It was actually laughably terrible.
Name I have unfortunately forgotten.
But this is still...
He has received
Also looks like he might be floating off the ground. I need to look at this in stereoscopic 3D. See if he's actually floating. Pretty sure he is.
He asked
Oh,
to
whoops.
find out.
Yeah, he is. Stuff hidden in the box. We need to open it. Classic puzzle box action. Alright, so where do we start this? I actually don't remember where we started. Oh, right, we turn this ring. Or can I not do that yet? Oh, that thing that you can barely see right there. Okay, something open on the sides. Let's check them out. Let's go, Giacomo. Alright, the folded phoenix head. And this is the soldier head. We need to fix that. And does the ring go here? Okay, so I don't exactly know. Actually, yes, I do know. I was about to say I don't exactly know how this was supposed to work, but I think officially you're supposed to make it so that the symbols are right side up. So this is the bag. So you go by whatever symbol appears to have an orientation. So there's like the equal symbol. And I don't even know with this one. What was that, not it? Well, I know these two are correct. Maybe that's not how it works, though. Shoot. I guess I don't know how this works, then. I thought that was it. Oh. I have to press the button. Dang it. Oh, it looks like there are some things inside of it. You need to line it up with the thing that's at the correct depth. Okay, so... I gotta match the symbols. And I need to do them in the correct order as well. So... what was the outer one? Don't know. Let's try the owl one first. So, the bird, the black hole, and the other bird. Oh, I don't even have access to that yet. Let's get the phoenix head on there. I'm getting ahead of myself. Come on. There's What's going on? Where doesn't the head want to go on? We're supposed to do something with this tail that's obviously not in position. Oh, come on. What's going on here? What am I forgetting? Okay. I don't have that moon key yet. I can't do anything with that. Oh no, I'm wasting so much time on something so stupid. Oh no, really? Oh no. I can't do anything with this anymore. That's done. Yeah, this will come later. Why doesn't the... What am I missing here? What am I forgetting? Is there something I'm supposed to be interacting with here? Is this not prepared? Oh. Jeez. Didn't realize that. I just wasted like 3 minutes. Alright, so... Black hole. Bird. Bird. Okay, that was the first one. Now, I don't know which one's next. Let's try the string, the waves, and the bag. Okay. You have to do these in order, otherwise they get stuck on each other. So equal sign, rectangle, worm thingy. And then whatever's left. Here's the moon key. I don't remember what moon is in French. We get a sphere that goes in here. All right, now here, that hole right there, this is where it's clear that these machines are BS and they are impossible machines that defy the laws of physics. All right, so I think I need this first. So those were allegedly inside of there. Now remember, look at the size of these and how much space they would take up. Remember that. We need that. And then that goes over into here. And we need to color these. I I guess it's supposed to be water. It seems a little too blue for it to be water, but we need to color those. But first, let's get the clay out of here. Clay, clay, clay. You're... Whoops. I'm supposed to be able to pull that out. Thank you. So that's something that doesn't always happen in Da Vinci, House of Da Vinci, where if you're done with something, it will then go and close up and become inaccessible. Okay. Is it right again? All right. Get my eyes ready. Don't blink. It was right all 3 times. Wow. I guess it is random. I was wondering that. Is it actually randomized? All right, we get the screwdriver. Now, if you look at that, that screwdriver should be tiny. Based on how small that area is. Absolutely tiny screwdriver. This game plays a little fast and loose with reality. That's okay. I love it. Regardless. Order does not matter. Safety screw. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. I don't know how turning a screw can actuate all that kind of stuff, but sure.
How are you proceeding, Giacomo?
Giacomo's doing well.
I see you are on the right path. Now I must finish something in the upper workshop, so you continue here. I would expect to see the cabinet's mechanism in all its beauty today.
Okay, well. Here comes an awkward cutscene. Am I able to skip it? I can't. We're gonna have to see him slowly walk up the stairs. Oh, they did skip a little bit there. Thank you for that. Now he slowly goes into his room, slowly closes the door. Also, this animation for going into a doorway and then closing it gets repeated quite a bit. So that thing was just in the fire. All right, now, and then out of there comes all this. Look at the depth of that. I guess it doesn't. No, it does. This, remember, this was on top of this, and so it wouldn't be able to collapse in very far. There's no way. And of course, the actual model is just a black void down there. Anyways, I'm wasting time complaining about the game not being entirely realistic. All right, goes there. Okay. Can't do anything with that yet. Alright, the teardrop on his head. You're supposed to hit this red thing. Or at least the handle. Maybe I'm not supposed to do that yet. Yeah, it's not letting me interact with that. I know that that comes early in this process. Apparently not right now. Yeah, I'm missing what I need for this. It's got to be this handle. Oh, it's this one? Okay. So I've got to do it in a certain way. But everything gets filled. Oh. I didn't even have to let go or anything. I just... Alright, so that's what we're looking for. This little island off the red coast. When Friedrich Ma did this, she laughed so hard because she got it on accident. Now, for me here... There we go. It's a little fiddly. Oh, there we go. Now it's available. Oh, that's gone. He wants something. Okay, here's the sword. Oh, God. Gotta zoom in on it. Here's the part of the flute. And I'm pleased to announce that in French, flute is flute. It's pretty much the same word. Am I missing something? Yes, I'm missing something. I can't remember what. Oh, right. Probably quite a lot of clicking. Teardrop shaped gem. We know where that goes. Do I need to do that yet? Yeah, I need to do the gem because the flute thing is not available. Let's put the flute together though. And there it is. So that's going to play the flute. Just get it all in place. And I believe this brings out the elephant. Ridiculous, huh? Alright. So this is a little tricky to see for me and for Frederick Ma, but I know the rail is there, so I'm able to go for it straight away. You need the rail to be able to get that going. Okay. Oh, whoops. Let's see. I need this to be like that. Let's line this all up. Oh, nope. Yes. Let's see. About going from the top now. If I can get it to... Thank you. It's a pain in the ass. Alright, this should go well. Because both these blocks and both of these blocks are the same color. So it makes it easy to complete this. Lord knows how you develop a mechanism to be able to tell that those are how they need to be. And don't forget, please, this is 15th century. No electricity, certainly no electronic circuits. Okay, now what do we do? I think Friedrich Ma, 45. Had to figure out what to do at this point too. I don't remember. Apparently not a button. Ah, damn it. I don't remember what to do. I don't think there's anything around here to do. Not yet. There's nothing there. Oh, dang it. Like, these things came out, but... Oh. Okay. See, I tried doing this, but I guess I wasn't on the screen. Right, now we need to get this thing to come out. Metal disc. Oh, they call it a wheel, actually. Alright, and that goes in here. There's a letter from the person that bestowed the gift. We get some delightful automatonic, animatronic, supersonic stuff. That's the completion of the mechanism. He locks the door. We get to watch him walk down the stairs.
Fine work, Giacomo. As I predicted, nothing...
How do you know it's fine work? You just came down here.
...hookwork mechanism on which the Turkish seafarer, devil knows why, depicted his voyage's discoveries.
You don't know why a seafarer would depict his discoveries?
And must have admired the ingenuity, skill, and care needed to construct such a mechanism. It is definitely a precious gift. I am sure our client will be more than happy. Oh, I'm tired.
He's gonna go sleep. But I've got work to do. I'm a spy for boys. Alright, here's that same animation. I gotta do my spy work, and I've got access to the Oculus Perpetua again because it's locked. So let's turn back time from 1498. It's still 1498, so who knows how far back we went. Could be just a few minutes, could be a couple days. Wouldn't expect it to be longer than that. Longer than a couple days. I'm guessing it's a few minutes. Boom. Alright, that's the secret device. Let's get out of here. It automatically goes back to the present. It doesn't even close the door in the past. Isn't that a bad idea? Shouldn't you close the door? Also, pretty lucky that Leonardo didn't lock the door when he was in his study. Otherwise, that maneuver wouldn't have worked.
Surprised to see me? I realize I can't...
Alright, this guy's an asshole, so let's just skip him. He just tears out my notebook page.
You are in luck. It seems that I did not come in vain.
Tosses it on the ground because he's a fucking dickhead.
Where? Your work for Master Leonardo is not finished yet. Do not forget why you are here and keep your silence. Leonardo cannot know anything about any of this.
Joke's on you, he already does. Giacomo, I had to take the Oculus Perpetua. I need it more than you do. Auditore, Ezio Auditore di Firenze. Yeah, I do love me some Assassin's Creed 2. And Brotherhood and Revelations. The Assassin's Creed 2 trilogy. Current profile speed run. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm going that fast. I'm going faster than a person playing it for the first time, obviously, but still, I don't know if it's actually going to be fast enough. So that took half an hour. I think the first level took about half an hour, so I got 3 more hours with which to do this. Next level... I'm trying to remember what the next level is. Oh, right, it's the one with the big table on the ground, or big table in the tower. I actually think I can do that one pretty quick. I think I remember most of that one. Yeah, I should be good for that one. So yeah, I'll stop this here and record another video for that one. Bye. We started up right as the Terminator part of the song hits. Perfect. I'm starting to get a little fatigued. I mean, I was tired to begin with. But I'm going to do a third session right away. I should have gotten something to drink, but I can pause recording if I need to. Problem is, I don't know if the timer for completing the game in less than 4 hours continues when you pause the game. I'd hope not, but who knows? Let's just keep trucking, keep on truckle-a-ducking. If I can get that achievement. Oh, here's the awful cutscene with video that's super low bitrate. Look at all the banding. Looks terrible. This must have been optimized for mobile. I think this game is on mobile. I mean, the Rune game certainly originated on mobile devices. But they needed to have a better quality for these cutscenes on the PC. It's terrible. So this is where sort of the story just disconnects and it loses all sense. We were just in Milan. And now, for some reason, we're in Firenze. Maybe we're here to meet Ezio Auditore di Firenze. I mean, Leonardo da Vinci was alive, and you meet with him in Assassin's Creed, too. So, maybe that's what we're doing. What happened? I just remember falling down endlessly. So, Borgia and I just fell in a different time. What is he going to do with the glove? I don't know, maybe they're saying that everything I just did in the previous 2 chapters was before the first game. Is that one? And then this is after the end of the first game where we fall through time. And it's saying that it was Borgia who was the terribly animated assassin. God, I can't believe how awful that animation was at the end of House of Da Vinci 1, where the assassin leaps at the character or doesn't even have a chance of actually hitting him. And then the character looks down into the time machine, the well of the time machine, and oh, here we go. This item does not fit. He looks into the well of the time machine, and all that time the assassin could have just stabbed him, but no, he's like, just ignores him. Okay, what now? What am I forgetting about this? I don't think there's anything else I can do until I get the key. Maybe this needs to be interacted with? Oh. Yeah, it's hard to remember all that kind of stuff. Everything that can be dealt with. Okay, this one could take a minute for me to be able to do it. I don't know a great strategy for it. Okay, now let's start raising the right side. Okay, so if I raise this, I want to do it like, oops. Okay. I'm undoing myself a bit here, but let's stick with it. That's gonna lower that again. I can do that though. That's gonna lower that. That will raise that. Now I need to raise this up one. And I can't do that without lowering that. But hopefully... Shit. Okay, there we go. And there's the key. Okay, folding key. Let's go, 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 go. Let's try and get this key in the correct orientation quickly. I think that should work. Okay. Yeah. Release the handle. The poignée. Poignée métallique. I love it. I love it. Alright, we can't do anything with that until much later. The handle goes here, I think. Yeah. Alright. Yep. We didn't lose that for very long. Now we get to go into the present. 1507. Seems I went back to the past just after I jumped into the time machine. Alright, let's get this dealt with. Metal loop. Metallique something. Metallique. Let's try and get a little bit of a French tone to it. Not much, just a little bit. It's probably not even correct, but better than nothing. Alright, slide this out. Oh, if you do it in that order, you can actually see them fall onto the ground and then disappear, apparently. Okay. So if you don't do this with the Oculus, you get an achievement. And that achievement was earned by Friedrich Ma just because she wasn't paying attention and didn't use the Oculus. Problem I have here is I don't know what the solution actually is. So that means I'm going to have to trial and error this when I'm on a very tight time frame. I don't know what the solution is. Not that, apparently. Pretty sure I already tried this. This is one of those things you just, if you want the achievement, you just look at what it's supposed to look like. Oh, are you supposed to be pulling that handle? I can't believe Friedrich Ma got... this is how I found out there was an achievement for this. Watching her do this. And just getting it by luck. And I wish I could subscribe to her channel, but like I said, she's not the only one that posts on that channel. So all the Fortnite, Call of Duty Warzone videos, they get posted. And that guy posts a lot. So it was just a bunch of videos entering my feed that I didn't really want. Let me see if I've got a screenshot of this solution. I don't know if I would screenshot something like that, but let's just look real quick. Okay. Oh, I actually did screenshot it, but I don't know if it's actually the solution. No, it's not the solution. So there's a gear. I think the bottom one is supposed to be... This right here is a giant gear. Or, sorry, this is the top one. That's a giant gear. Okay, intuitive engineer. There's no intuition there. It's just trial and error. But I got the achievement for it. Mysterious figures got to the gate in the end. How is it possible one of them noticed me in the past? Alright. First things first. Let's get these open. So it's a T. And for some reason, this was an absolute pain for me to figure it out. I will not proudly admit it. It was a pain for me to figure out how to get these for some reason. All right, we'll return to that much later. This one is like a candelabra. We need a straight piece at the top. Is that it? That's it. That's going to open up the staircase. Back to the bottom. Now, Da Vinci. Okay. Letters from Da Vinci, we aren't going to worry about that. So we need to line up these symbols. There's that one. There is that one. Oh, that was all you needed. That's the Oculus Perpetua. Don't know who the man is. Alright, this one you're supposed to line up the letters, and the best way to do that is to start with this one, C, K. Line up the letters with each other. Here it is. So start with ones where you know what you need. I, K. H, G. Except this can't be it because... Oh, no, that's not it at all. No, fine. It's this one. The dots represent the outer edges. E, J. I didn't actually realize that the first time until I watched Friedrich Mahl do it. It's weird because every time I finished a level and I stopped playing the game for the day, I'd go and I'd watch Friedrich Mahl's playthrough of what I had just done. Done myself. I, J. JB. EG. HC. GH. Now we need to go here. So we need dot dot A. There can only be one piece like that. FH. FA. Actually designed this pretty well, where if you click and hold and you drag over where you want it, it will figure out how to get there. It's a little touch that they added. It's quite nice. Makes it much nicer to interact with this puzzle. BL. This is going to be there, I know that for sure. This is going to be on the bottom. This is going to be on the top, center, boom, 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 boom. And there's the Last Supper. The brass collapsible frame. Next, we get the motion picture device, the projector. Sorry, pal, I don't have time to read. Oh, there we go. The burnished brass object opens up the side here. Let's light the candle. Yes, I'm sure the heat from the candle can do that. I'm sure the heat from a candle will be enough to power a projector. Totally believable. Except not really. Okay. Now we need this lens. Dirty lens. Forget what lens is. In oops. Okay, that turns them opposite directions. There. Polished lens. So whoever built this machine intentionally put a dirty lens and then built a grinder to clean the lens into the machine. It's absolutely ridiculous. But that's what we're going with. Alright, so we got the shapes that we need to click on. So we got the pointy star, whoops. Double pyramids. Okay. Star, triangle shape, pyramids, pentagon shape, pointy star. That's the pentagon shape, pointy star, and then we do the double pyramids. Oh, what? Does it have to actually be in some sort of order? Okay, so let's start with the double pyramids. Double pyramid, pentagon, pointy star, triangle shape. Double pyramid. Oops. Actually, that was correct. Okay. Double pyramid, pentagon, pointy star, triangle shape. I guess it had to be in the correct order. And then whoever this guy is reaches his destination. The ornate case. All right. The star-shaped tool. I don't remember what that's used for. I know that we need something to open up this, but I don't think the star-shaped tool is that. It is. That's the other piece for the case. Métallique poignée. Poignée métallique. I don't know which one's supposed to go first. I could be saying something equivalent to handle metal when I mean to say metal handle. Alright, so the solution to this can be found by looking at these. So I think the formula was double the previous plus 1. So that would be 4,063. I don't know how setting a combination on a metal case like that can cause it to spin of its own volition, but yeah, whatever. All right, here's where I got a little bit stuck. Turns out you have to look at this post here, which is a little bit different from the other ones. But man, you got to be really paying attention to see that. But I don't feel too bad. Friedrich Ma got stuck on that part too. That's where I can really speed up versus my first playthrough, is knowing where the super hidden objects are, because I remember them after having pretty much had my ass kicked by them the first time around. So I remember those buggers very, very well. All right, here's where we get to take a ride. Get ready for an epic cutscene. Alright, so this level is not done yet. No, like an absolute idiot, he just lets go. And falls in here. Luckily, this is basically Assassin's Creed, I guess, so he was able to fall into some hay. Not a scratch on him. Okay, I can't do anything with that yet. Don't think I can do anything with that either. Okay, don't actually remember. Oh, there's that. There's the wheel. But we need to open it up. Oh, I'm missing something. Don't think there was anything I could do with this yet. We need the mask. Other than that, I don't think there's anything. I can't do anything with this yet? Oh. I don't think there's an achievement for this. There are for some other things, sure. I don't think that's one of them. I think there are 2 more achievements for doing something without the oculi that is made just trial and error without the oculi. And I might try to do those another time. Alright, so we need to get this. This is very easy puzzle. Just gotta get things lined up. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Now let's focus on one thing at a time. Just getting ahead of myself there. Square, triangle, that. Now we need to do these in the correct order. Oh, that's the wrong one. Whoops. All right. This puzzle here is kind of a pain in the butt, but when I was watching Friedrich Ma do it, I thought of a way that might allow me to do it a bit faster this time. This is cool. She loved that. She laughed so hard at that. It's so ridiculous that someone would build that. Okay. So we gotta get these numbers on here to add up to the numbers on the base. So the thing I was thinking of is the first time around I identified pretty early on, okay, I gotta have this add up to 4. So that's gonna be all ones. This has to be all ones no matter what. But I still had trouble with it. So now I'm gonna go based on, okay, that's gotta be that. This house also has to be 3 ones and then 1 2. So based on the fact that only that on the bottom rung works, now the rest of these have to be ones. It simply must be the case that those are all ones. Let's assume that and assume that. Yeah, that does not work. That's got to be 1 1 like that. Oh, that works. That's a really quick and efficient way of dealing with that. Just look at the 4 and then look at the 5. Oh, look who it is. Why didn't I just leave? Why did I do all that? All I got out of it was a letter.
I have no idea how glad I am to see you, dear friend. 13 long years have passed before we finally meet again, Giacomo.
What if he had come a couple minutes sooner? Would he have said, "Hey, what are you doing playing around with these things? We got work to do. Let's go, Giacomo." Jesus.
I will tell you.
What are you doing wasting time solving my silly little puzzles? There's nothing of use there. Okay, is this actually the last level? Because if it is, that means I think... Oh, it is the last level. Okay, so I have plenty of time. Because this part took about half an hour. The other 2 parts took about half an hour. So I think I'm about 90 to 100 minutes. Oh yeah, I got plenty of time. I think I could do the last one. Probably take me an hour. Depending on some things that it depends on. So I'll do that a bit later. For now, I'm actually going to take a break. I'm playing these parts nonstop. Bye. It's now early morning. 4:12 a.m. to be precise. Not the time to be doing anything. Should be asleep. Getting ready for getting myself rested, ready for a new day where I move my life forward just a little bit. That's how it's supposed to work. Every day you move a little bit forward. Some days it's just treading water, and some days are even bad days where you slip behind. That whole dynamic of life doesn't exist for me. I live today the same exact way I did over 10 years ago. Here in this room, playing games to pass the time because there's nothing else in life for me. The only other thing I got is content creation for the internet. Look how far that's gotten me. It could have gotten me somewhere. It could have actually been something. Who knows how life might have changed if it had gone anywhere. Don't have many other options. But it failed absolutely miserably. Just even as a hobby, it failed that's not to speak of anything more than that, which it could have been. Let's not kid ourselves. Creating videos, doing commentary can be more than that if you're lucky, but of course I was not merely not lucky, but extremely unlucky. Let's continue this speed run. Oh, I'm on the wrong profile. So this is the last level, but it is much longer than any of the previous levels. So I expect this will take about an hour, which should be fine because I believe I'm at about 2 hours. Maybe a little less than 2 hours for this playthrough. I'm going for the 4-hour or less achievement. Now, there are some things here that can be done to get achievements, but I don't know if I want to spend the time to try and figure them out. There's doing a puzzle without...
Too many stairs.
There's doing a puzzle without using the Oculus. I don't know exactly which puzzle it is. Something to do with a gargoyle going by the icon for the achievement, but I don't know what that would be. There was also a achievement for doing a puzzle on the first try. That one I will go for.
But we are here for something completely different.
It's actually one puzzle in the game that takes dexterity.
And to study some of the books.
So it is possible to screw it up if I'm not deft enough. But I've been playing some first-person shooters recently, so hopefully my mouse hand will be able to hit the mark. And then there's achievement for finding... Oh my god, I knew that would happen. There's an achievement for finding a ghost somewhere in the back of the scriptorum. No idea where that is. I looked at every area of every section of this level extremely thoroughly when I played this the first time. I had to, because every time I got stuck on something, that's what you do. So I'm not gonna look for that. I don't really have any idea where it could be.
I'm Malachi from Hildesheim.
This guy has a really weird accent.
To show you around the library. Thus I welcome you, and please follow me.
This guy's supposed to be Italian, but he sounds like he's from, I don't know, Sweden. Sounds like he's got a Scandinavian accent.
In this scriptorium, our transcribers, illuminators, and bookbinders work day
Bookbinders.
to transcribe and translate the greatest treasures of the Christian world, as well as the works of masters of the classical antiquity.
And he also reads it very robotically.
My
It's
brothers
really
have just
weird.
gone to the
My brothers?
prayers. Therefore, you can devote yourselves to the study of the book you chose without any disturbances. The book is ready on the lectern. In case you need me, I will be meditating in our chapel.
The book is ready on the lectern. The way he reads his lines is so weird. Clearly an amateur. Which is weird because the other voices in the game, I guess there are only 2 others, they sound professional.
We are alone. You should now look for the secret part of the library. Seek anything strange or suspicious. Whatever will catch your eye. Giacomo, we have to work quickly now. Do not worry. If anyone comes, I will divert their attention. You must focus on your task. Understand me?
Gotcha. I think I decided I will actually, rather than upload these parts separately, I'll just combine them into one video. So let's get this out of the way first. I need to locate all of these symbols on all of the chests or wherever those are. This right here, I didn't see this the first time around, so I was really struggling to this might be the one you're supposed to do without, yeah, I think this is the one you're supposed to do without looking through the Oculus, but man, that is tricky. Anyways, I think I'll probably just combine all the videos into one long one. This is right at the start of the level, so if this is the, oops, clicked off the game, it doesn't constrain the mouse. Oh, that's actually backwards. How the heck are you supposed to, you have to get so lucky. I think this is the one, but damn, you gotta get lucky. Anyways, I couldn't see this little alcove here. So I was looking around for, I don't know, 10 minutes. Couldn't find what to do because I just never looked over in that direction. Alright, we got the skull key. This is where Friedrich Ma got stuck. She couldn't figure out what to do with the skull. It's not a key really, but it functions basically like a key because it opens up this thing. She couldn't figure it out. I was just like, Friedrich Ma, you're killing me here. Pay attention. Oh. Okay. No, that does all three. Okay, well, I need to do it like that then. Okay. And then you pull that out. I also, took me a few seconds to figure that out the first time, that you're supposed to pull that outwards because it's not really obvious what you're supposed to do in there. Let's get more symbols. We're supposed to use a code that's like Pesos Nulli or Pedro Nullies. I don't know. Oops. Come on. It's on the painting over here. Cedo Nulli. It shows the, I guess they are sarcophagus or something. Why do you got sarcophagus just up here? Alright, I can do this now that I've got the jewel. This is a memory game. I think it's to the left, right, left. I don't remember what the last one is. Ah, damn it. I guessed wrong. Okay. Small shield with arms. The embossed disc. Where does this go? I actually don't remember. I think that's it for that thing. All right, the disc goes here. And there's the shield where that goes, combines with. Small shield with arms. You put that on the back. I'm moving at a good clip so far. I'm moving at a good pace. This is the level I most recently did. This is the level I most recently watched from Friedrich Ma, which I still haven't finished her playthrough, but last time I watched was a couple days ago, so it's pretty fresh in the memory. We gotta type in Cedo Nulli. There it is. To the shield. Is that what goes here? Yeah. It's the shield. And this is where we type in Cedo Nulli. Okay. Pot. Menorah looking thing. L. And then use. Pot. Menorah looking thing. L. And the use. Cross. The fish. And the square with a dot, and I missed one of the sarcophagus with the eye, but I don't think I need it. Cross. What was next? Fish looking thing. And we need 2 L's for the Nulli, so we'll do 2 of those. Let's go that way. Oh, wow, that was actually the eye already by default. Okay. Strangely shaped key, wooden ornament. Now we go to the other area that I have not been yet. Where is there a ghost? Could the ghost be back here? I've looked in this area, but this is the only area where it's kind of dark and creepy. Yeah. I think it might be something to do with this area, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. It's just the start of the level, so anything that needs to be done here, I can easily do later. Alright, so the trick to doing this is we're supposed to take a look at these symbols, combine them together, and find the shape in here that matches. The trick to do it is to just find this one, which, if you look at it, it's every line of the square represented. So we just find that here. There it is. And then for this, just basically find what it could be, and then try it. So it can't be that because there's a line down the middle. There was no line down the middle on the top. So I'm just going to try everything with no line down the middle on the top, because it's complicated to do it and try and visualize what the shape actually is in its full form. So that's a speed running technique. I mean, this is a speed run, so I think it's kind of legitimate to use some techniques that maybe are a bit cheesy. Here's the door that for some reason is locked from the outside rather than from the inside. It's kind of pointless as a protective security measure. So here is another place where I got stuck because I missed something that was pretty damn well hidden, which is this. So I'm going to try and do this as smoothly as possible. Friedrich Ma got stuck. She found that on the bench looking thing over there pretty quickly, but she got stuck because she opened this window and then she didn't realize she could interact with the handle like that. And she could get the window crank or the window manivelle. Okay, down here we got to turn the torch. The heavy brass component. And we need this handle. This poignée bois. Poignée bois. God damn it. I don't know French. I should stop it. Okay. Now we need to create this shape with the wheel. And we need to lock it in place. All right. Let's create that shape. I think that's it. All right. I can't interact with that. Oh, it was being blocked. Okay. The elevator can't actually be used yet, but I need the elevator so I can grab the tool with 2 levers. Now we go back down. Oh, but first we can do the window crank. The manivelle. And then here we need that. And the rod with a ring that will allow me to open up the trapdoor right there. We need that so that the weight that we're about to retrieve. Oh, does this need to be prepared? There we go. The weight that we are about to pull out needs to have the ability to go up and go down. Oh, and I should have lowered the... Whoops. See, that's me forgetting something, and now it's not perfectly smooth anymore. Oh. I need to lower that winch back down. Oh, I need to lock it. So it stays down, okay. Weird that I'm not able to turn to the right there. I think I should be able to turn to the right. Or to the left, sorry, I was able to turn to the right. Alright, here's a little bit of a puzzle where we have to line up these in a way that will cause all of these bands to be on that top ring. Simple enough. So this is a puzzle that I did not understand at all. And as a result, I'm not going to trial and error it like I did the first time. I'm just going to see if I've got a screenshot of the solution. When I encountered a really weird puzzle, I just went and took a screenshot. Okay. I truly don't understand how this puzzle works. Not even watching Friedrich Ma 45 do it allowed me to understand it. I don't know if she understood it. Look at this. Ooh, that's a rough animation. Just passes straight through. I don't know if she understood it because that part did not have any captions automatically generated. But I don't think she understood it either. And I don't know that there's one solution either. I think it might be multiple solutions. Up we go. Okay. We are now in the chambers of the abbot. So let's see how smoothly I can do this. The first thing is I want to get the shoe. Open that up. There's also something here. Took Friedrich Ma a while to find that. We want the carved wooden stud. The shoe can be opened. You see, got these little arrows. Kind of give you a hint. The metal flower leaf. This actually doesn't come into play for a little bit. Here's a puzzle that requires vision. So the object is, you want to get all of these pins downwards. Oops, I forgot which pin I was on. Okay. See, now I'm just like, I'm out of sync with it. So let's try and get back into sync. Yeah, that doesn't work. That didn't work for me at all. Okay, let's try to get back. Oh my God. Like I can't have anything ready. It's got to be just like one off, but this is now 2 off. So that's not Yeah, that doesn't work. I have to think ahead. I got this a lot faster on the first playthrough. Okay, let's. That was too off again. I keep forgetting that. I thought maybe I had it there, but I did not. This doesn't work either. It's like these. It's because of this one just being out of sync all the time. It's like it's out of sync with everything. Okay, let's. Again, I don't think this works because this is too off. Man, this is giving me a hard time. It really shouldn't be. And now this one is off. It's like I just can't get them to all sync up for me. Like something's always off. Maybe I just need to do some random stuff. Just like. Oh yeah, this is killing me. This is just always one off. I can't really visualize how to do this so it won't be one off. So I'm just gonna do some basically mindless stuff and hope to get out of the rut that I'm in, because I'm kind of in a rut where I just keep being one off. It's totally out of sync now, which is fine actually. I don't want it to be in sync, because when I try to get it in sync, it's wrong. So this one is off now. Okay. This one is now gonna have to be off because I have no choice but to make it off. Now that's off. Now that's on. That's wrong. That's there. This has got to be messed up again. And that's. This is a nightmare. I can't. Why is this so hard this time? Oh my god! It's like it's just. It's like one. It's always one off. I don't know how to. All right, let's try it like this. Everything goes up. You go down. Up, 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 down. Up, 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 down, down, down. All right, let's just keep going down. It should be in sync now. That was not supposed to be that annoying, but it was. Okay. So let's do this puzzle now. I need to lower the painting. And I got to turn these, but for some reason they are backwards. So this is actually the right wheel. This is actually the left wheel. So let's turn the right wheel counterclockwise once, and the left wheel counterclockwise twice. I think that is correct. Okay, that one was correct. This one is not. It needs to be, the right one needs to be counterclockwise twice. Or clockwise twice. Either way. Yeah, there we go. Damn it. Okay, we need to turn this the right one counterclockwise once. Left one counterclockwise once as well. Ooh, that was totally wrong. There we go. Goes on this, I don't know what you want to call this thing. So I believe the first one goes here. Nope. Here then. Strange key. I can open this one up. This is where this goes. And there's the book we need. Okay, this thing. It's kind of a tedious thing that's not really a puzzle. So the point is to get all of these to open up. And once you get it open up, you can prevent it from opening again by moving that thing down. So this... Okay, we don't want that to move anymore. We don't want that to move. One more. Don't want that to move. And that's that. The puzzle part for this one is just figuring out how it works. Executing the puzzle's not really anything. So I think that since this is the second one, it just has to go in here. Yep. Because these first two that you put in, they give you items. The rest, you do not. Get items. So when I was thinking about where in the game I might be able to get that achievement for holding 5 objects at once, I thought it would be this area that you could do it. And I don't know if you actually can. But I already got it, so there's no need to worry about it. Alright. Mechanism with flower motif. Here is the dexterity puzzle. It's actually in the book. Nice desk, pal. Alright, so the purpose here is to get the ball, which drops into the top, and get it all the way to the bottom. You have to avoid the holes. So I think the path I'll take is something like that. So if I can get this on the first try, I can get the achievement. It sucks that you can't ever try it again. So, boom, boom, boom. Whoops. Don't want to do that. Oh, I can, since I'm here, I guess I can go ahead and do this. Okay. Get me back to the book. Alright, so how do I want to do it? Do I want to do it like this? Yeah, I guess I'll do it like this, and then gotta turn it green real quick. Once it gets here, turn it red. It'll drop there, and then it can go into the hole. Okay. All right. One more. What's my path going to be? All right, well, it has to be like this. Boom, 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 boom. It's the only path available. Let's practice that real quick. It starts, boom, goes there, boom, boom, boom. I actually got this one on the first try. After I figured out what I was supposed to do with this, I got the second and the third balls on the first try. So I'm feeling pretty confident in my ability to do this. But let's practice it. Just let me see the route. Boom. Okay, boom. Got to do that quickly. Boom, boom, boom. Quickly again. And then let it fall to the edge. Okay. Here we go. Ooh. I was premature there. All right. Active reader achieved. Essence of sage and a drawer handle. It's called active reader because it's an active puzzle. All right, we need to look at the painting of the abbot, Custodius hic hostium. I don't know what that means, unfortunately. My Latin training from high school does not really remind me of what that says. Okay, so we need to know what symbols we have to put these in. This is the M. This is the E. This is the... Oh, sorry. This is the backwards L, the triangle. This is the E. This is the lightning bolt. This is the A. All right, so L, E, M, A. L, E, M, A. Lima. Lemma. All right, now we're able to deal with this lantern-looking thing. I don't know if there's anything with this trapdoor. Also, this never opens. What's behind the curtain? Could it be a ghost? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to look that one up because I really have no idea. All right. Now for the lantern-looking thing. Winged key. Winged nut. We love our wing nuts. I'm just gonna put out the lights. I feel like I could have just blown the candles out with my mouth, but overcomplicated, over-designed mechanisms. It's just what the game's about. All right, here's another memory game. I'm getting lucky so far. Oh, unlucky. Ooh, whoops. And 50-50. Got it. All right, here's the most complicated puzzle. Coming up next. Anything I'm able to do, like, at this point to get behind the curtain? Oh, I'm able to zoom in on this for some reason. Don't know why. Whoa. Is that intentional? Can I turn the wing nut? Can I see anything? Do anything? I don't know. This might just be some sort of oversight. The camera gets to move weirdly. You can see the candle in there. All right. I'll look it up another time. Let's move on to the next area. We are on the clock after all. Shit, it's been 46 minutes. That is quite a bit longer than I thought it would take to get to this point. Oh, this actually counts as a chapter. Okay. Whoops. That was not the last chapter. All right, the only thing I can do here, I'm going to just frickin' blitz it. I would hate to come up just short in the time that I spend here. I think I do have the time, but I have been messing around a little bit more than I should. So let's mess around less. Oh. They could have just built stairs. It'd be a lot simpler. But again, overbuilt, overdesigned. That's what it's all about. So I need this metal triangle metallique. I shouldn't be doing that. And let's put this here. Oops. This is a complicated puzzle, so I want to get through it as quickly as possible. That needs to be pulled out first. Wheel. That wheel does not go there. I need to grab this thing. I think the wheel... I think the lever goes there. The wheel... Does this have the red thing on it? Yeah, it does. So that goes here, which also has a red thing. We need to grab that. Oops. I believe this is the lever that angles the mirrors, allowing me to start the light bouncing part of the puzzle. Yep. So the first time I did this, I actually, by luck, had the mirrors aligned so that they hit the first destination for the light, which is right there. Just by luck. So it played that cutscene of the mirrors opening up, angling out, and then it played this cutscene. Oh. Apparently I'm missing something. the worst puzzle in the game is in this area. So I need the lever for that. I don't remember where it is, though. Where is that lever? Oh, shoot. I'm forgetting. Oh, there it is. I'd forgotten where that was. I just wasted like a minute. So yeah, I had found that lever before and I had turned that mirror just like that. And on accident, I was able to do that. All right, so this shows the diagram of how to achieve various bounces with the light. The lens just falls out, but catch it. Luckily, this time the lens is not dirtied. Alright, so I need to bounce the light to here, so that's going to be here. This light bounces off there, and there, and there. Okay, so I do want this bouncing the light. So let me flip it and move it the other way. So it's bouncing off this mirror. Actually, that's correct, I think. Yeah, that was correct. I'm dreading having to do this puzzle. It is such a terrible puzzle. It's my nemesis. And it's going to take me a while to get it, probably, as well. This is my second most hated puzzle right here. I'm supposed to get it so the holes in the outer rings all line up with that. Which allows for this to come apart. Damn it. Not quite. Yeah, this just doesn't work because of this. What way can I do this? Okay, that should work. All right. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. Steering wheel goes on this other thing here for the mirrors. Now for 3, this one kicked my ass trying to figure out how to do this one. So because I couldn't find where, like, the light. If you trace it backwards, you get here, you get that mirror. It's like, where does that light come from? Because this mirror right here, it's not getting any light. Oops. And I don't remember how this is done. I really don't. Oops. That is lit up. Yeah, that doesn't intersect with that at all. I mean, it's... Am I supposed to bounce it like that? That might be what I'm supposed to do. What configuration does that need to be in? So it goes from there to there. So it should be straight on. And that needs to be angled like that, which it already is. So we'll flip it around and then move it without flipping it. That's... What's the problem here? There we go. Right, for some reason you gotta back out there. You can't just click forward. All right, here it is. The 8-sided board. This is the puzzle I hate the most in the entire game. You're about to find out why. So I'm going to need to get these to line up. That one needs to go there. This one needs to go there. But that is extremely annoying to accomplish, because the tiles have these balls on them, and you can't move through the balls. So right here, I'm I'm stuck. Somehow I've got to get these two to swap positions. And I got to get them on over and above these. No, that does not work. Or maybe it does. Right, now I need to figure out a way to get this up and around. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work because it's the actual thing is blocking it. Oh boy. This is messy. How can I get around that damn thing? I need to get around you. Maybe I can make... No, that's... Oh, this is why I hate this. Like, I'm so close, but... Oh, whoa. That's not supposed to happen. Okay. Again, I'm like so close, but it just doesn't fit. Ugh. Now these are going to be swapped the wrong way. Oh boy. I hate this puzzle. I really hate it. I already tried this, doesn't work. That doesn't do anything for me. That doesn't, like, this is just blocking it. I don't know how to get this around. Let's try just totally going wild with it. That's physically blocking it. That's not going to work. Yeah, this, like, it's just colliding all the time. That's not going to work. That can't be moved. Now I'm really starting to mess with everything. Everything has been scrambled. Okay, finally got that up there. Now can I figure a way? It's just so frustrating. Nope, that's not going to work. I got it completely scrambled now. I can't make any progress. I don't think I can make any progress from this spot. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm actually in a state of anger and frustration. I can't get this up like this. It's totally stuck. It does not work. I just can't get it up. That didn't sound right. Again, this is blocking. Oh my God, it's like every time I think, oh, I can do this, I can do that. It's like, no, you can't actually do that. Again, I think I've been in this exact spot before. Like, I can't get it up top there like that. Okay. Can I get these in position now? Okay. Now, the first time I did this, after eventually achieving this state, I thought, oh, well, nothing happened. It didn't change the object. So I did it wrong. So I then scrambled it and tried to do some other configuration. And then I realized, oh, it goes onto that. And I'm supposed to configure it like that. Okay, here's the Rubik's Cube. Another potentially frustrating puzzle. Thankfully, it's not a full Rubik's Cube, which I think you actually have to know the technique to solve full Rubik's Cube. I did watch a Jubilee Whispers video on it once, but I don't understand Rubik's Cubes. So now we got to get both lights. To hit their targets. So let's see. Don't exactly remember. I know that we need to hit this light to hit it there. Does that do that? Looks like it hits that, but it doesn't actually go anywhere. Yeah, I do not remember how this is done. That means it's going to take more time. Time I don't have. It's also not what I wanted to do. Let's see what this does for me. Okay, that's that one. There we go. All right, yet more puzzles await me. Nope, don't do that. I just feel like I'm taking too long on this level. I don't think I'm gonna hit the 4 hours. I'm gonna have to do another playthrough if I want to do that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But the worst puzzles are done. The most frustrating ones are over. The rest is like object manipulation. There's one puzzle that takes some effort in the area after this, but I'm not too worried about that right now. This one, I knew how to solve it immediately because I noticed how Friedrich Ma solved it, which was way faster than I did. And so, since I saw what she did, I was able to just do what needed to be done, and I solved it even faster than she did. So, that's just excellence in paying attention. And I need to make up for time any way I can. It's now 1 hour and 12 minutes. So I think I've got maybe half an hour before I need to finish this game. I think I might be able to do it. It's possible. Don't count me out yet. Watching this cutscene is kind of stressing me out, though. I always get frustrated when people say that stuff in games makes them stressed. It's like, are they actually talking about stress? So Friedrich Ma solved this one without looking at it. I don't know if there's an achievement for that. Let me see. I have 83% achievements. 4 left. Find the monstrance. Finish the monstrance minigame in the 5th chapter without using Oculus. Find a ghost in the back of the scriptorium in the 5th chapter. I don't know if this is the 5th or the 6th chapter. And then finish the game in 7 hours and then 4 hours. So, yeah, there's nothing. I don't think that's the monstrance minigame. Wait. What just happened there? Okay, this is where I stopped watching Friedrich Ma. I got tired or something. Oh, can't do that yet. I'm supposed to line up these corners here. It shouldn't be too difficult. Okay. So I think that made the keef or something fall out here. Yeah. Handle with 4-pointed section. So this one is more complicated, and I don't have a great solution to it. Where is the other handle? Shoot, I actually don't remember. Let's look on the other side of this. Doesn't seem to be anything. Oh. Simple enough. So this puzzle here, I'm going to try and do it methodically. There really are only 4 possibilities. Actually, there are more than 4 possibilities with this one. Shoot. Okay, well that doesn't work. But if it doesn't work here, then There's no point in continuing with the other side. Okay, that does not work. Yeah. Then that doesn't work anymore. Don't actually know how you would do this methodically, so that works out. Let's try it. That does not work out. Let's try something else over here. That does not work. That works. That works. That was sort of methodical, I guess. Alright, here I got a little bit stuck because I saw that, but I didn't know. Okay, I don't have a key. What am I supposed to do? I don't have a key. But I didn't. So I was all over the place, and then like 5-10 minutes later, I came back here and I saw this line. Key to find a key. All right, now for the outer area of the secret library. Let's try and do this as quickly as I can. I don't remember this one too well because I did not see Friedrich Maw do it. This is beyond where I was with Friedrich Maw, so it's 7-8 days ago when I did it myself is what I'm going off of. But we're almost done. It's just this room and then the next room. The next puzzle that might give me some trouble is this one here. But I'm hoping not. Okay, what do I do with this metal ornament? Ah, it goes here. Circular ornament. Looks pretty big, but it actually goes right here. It's just a small token. Now we need to do the correct colors. So, blue, yellow, green. The other one was yellow, I believe. Let's just not waste any time looking at it and just go. All right, now this one, the purpose, this one took me a while to figure out what you're supposed to do. The way you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to line up these little blocks and use them to raise all of these up. And I don't think there's any particular way to do it. You just go ahead and do it. I can't lower that anymore. I don't know if this will actually work. Yeah, that doesn't seem to do the job. Does it? No. Can't lower that. Yeah, that's what I just did. Why doesn't this go any lower? Okay, let's try this. Oops. Yeah, that won't go any lower. Am I supposed to raise it all the way up? I don't remember exactly. Okay, let's sort of do a reset on this. So I want this down here. Okay, this is the last puzzle that really takes any thought. Damn, it doesn't go any lower. This doesn't seem to work. I don't know if there's a way to get at that down there. Oh man, this is... I was hoping... Once I figured out what I was supposed to do with this, it wasn't that difficult. I didn't struggle much with it. But now it's just kicking my ass. Let's assume it's supposed to be like that, but I need this somewhere else. I don't think this can be up there like that. Oops. What was I trying to do with this? I forgot what I was trying to do. I think it does have to be all the way down there. How do I make that happen? Oh man, this is... But I can't get it down low enough. How do I do that? It's like I would have to raise... It's like I would have to raise this from higher up and then... But I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to make that work. Somehow raise this? No, that doesn't work. Oh no. Let me see if I got a screenshot of it. Okay. I see how I did it. Whoops. Should we go into the past? We need to grab the key. Pickpocket a man. He's frozen though, so he can't respond. Or can he? Alright. Let's go straight for the end. Took me a while to find this the first time, but that's the benefit of this being a second playthrough. Let's just see if I can skip it, because this is a very long cutscene.
Soon the
It's obscenely long. Skipping, okay, good.
Emperor's
There he is! Look up! In the window! Across
So the game is complete, by the way.
Get in!
We have to end the Vinci House of Da Vinci 2 the same way we ended the first game, on a massive cliffhanger. Try to escape with the Oculus, but they destroyed it, and I get sucked into a time rift. Okay. Which of these guys was the one with the weird accent? Sounded totally amateur. As you can see, not many people worked on this game. We did it! 3 hours, 15 minutes? What was I even worried about? Really? Yeah, I was going based on the time of my recordings, but it looks like that wasn't the best way to estimate. Well, there are 2 achievements left. And I will look up how to get them. It's the Monstrum game. I don't know what... I assume it's the one with the angels you have to turn. But holy crap, that is totally random. But I do have a screenshot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the last 2 achievements are on this level. I do have a screenshot of the solution. So let's go for it.
Too many stairs.
Actually,
I remember, Giacomo, that there were times when I set off for long walks.
it wasn't the solution, was it?
Steep hills around Milano, in search of an inspiration.
Yeah, it wasn't the
for my
solution.
painting of the Virgin of the Rocks. Although
It was a
that
screenshot
only
of it.
time.
Actually, that might be the solution.
But we are here in the. I was told by the abbot.
Holy crap, it's so... Like, you got 2 things that just had to be... God, I'm going to 100% this game, but... Holy crap. Okay, you can just skip it if you hold down. Thank you. I assume that this is it, but why would this be called Monstrum? And this is a terrible minigame. So I'm just going to solve it. Alright. So we need to turn it around to the left. Counterclockwise. Then this one also needs to be turned around. Let's see how many times though. 1, 2. Okay. Let's restart it.
Laudetur Jesu Christus. You must be the honored Messer Leonardo da Vinci.
Okay, this was counterclockwise. 1. That was counterclockwise. 1, 2. Yeah, you just... Blind faith. You just have to know how to do that. Are you kidding me? Okay, let me pause. And I will look up how to get the ghost one. Alright. I was correct about where it is. But I was not correct about what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just go back here. And wait for it. And people said it scared the bejesus out of them. So we're just gonna sit here. Try not to get scared when it comes. Are you ready for a ghost? We'll see if it's a screamer or not. Kind of a weird achievement, just do nothing in a specific spot. There it is. Genius Loki. It's just one of those achievements that people will, people are just gonna have to look it up. All right, that's it. 1 second. Okay. So this is where I was earlier. I've got all all of these done now. Yep. Sweet. Oh, there's King Demuntia. Achievements 100%. Thank you very much. Speedrun complete. House of Da Vinci 2. Fully accomplished. That means I have fully accomplished the room 1, the room 2, the room 3, the room VR, House of Da Vinci 1, and House of Da Vinci 2. All achievements earned. The reason I mentioned the room is because this game basically copied its formula. No, it literally copied its formula, so it's worth bringing it up. We're going to end it there. Successful recording. I think I will put them all into just one long video. There's no point in breaking it up. Bye. I don't really have any outro or anything. This is a video that I don't expect to be viewed by anyone at any point in the rest of the history of the human race. So, no need for any fancy outros. I just feel a little bit of satisfaction from having done this. That satisfaction will be gone within the hour. But, I don't know. There's not much else I can look forward to in life. Yeah, there's the notes, the Terminator theme. Just at the sad moment when I end this video, or this recording session as it began, with absolute despair and absolute sorrow for what life has turned out to be. I'm out.